It's Monday, October 21st, and this is the Three Nerds in a Basement podcast. I'm Vince.
I'm Blaven.
I'm Anthony.
And this is the Geek Chic Culture Show where we talk about all the cool things in the world. On this week's episode, you can look forward to the Kill La Kill anime, and then we talk about the latest news in Kingdom Hearts, some big summer movie blockbuster news, and other video games we've been indulging ourselves in.
Mm-hmm.
So let's get started with the big review. Kill La Kill. This is by a new company, a new production studio by the name of Trigger, co-founded by the director. These are actually two very notable people. The director known for things such as Evangelion, Die Buster, Fallucco, and the writer is known for writing Kamen Rider Forze. But most notably, these two are the lead team behind Gurren Lagann, and it definitely shows in this new anime, Kill La Kill, which is about a high school chick who is a transfer student looking for her father's assassin. And when she gets to this high school, it is a battlefield of epic proportions where students are given these Goku uniforms that give them power.
And they range from 1 to 3 stars.
They range from 1 to 3 stars. Now, of course, being the main character, hers is the only uniform that is different in that it gives her amazing power. She also has half of a scissor sword.
Half of a scissor.
If you're listening to this being like, what the hell are you talking about, Vince? That's really the best way I can explain it. You kind of have to watch it. Otherwise, this all just sounds stupid. Which, to be fair, the anime is pretty stupid. So, that's it. Now, to save you all from waiting for my opinion, I'll just tell you right now, I love this show, and that's really it. I'm done. Blaven.
Not that into this show.
I didn't think you would be.
Yeah, I know. I watched it, and I can understand where people would get excited about it. But I guess I'm just jaded now.
Yep.
I see it, and I'm like, yeah. Let's go. Is there any new gimmick that's fun? It's like, no. It's just numbered grunts, different levels.
Yep.
And by the third episode, what did they say? You have to fight everybody else in the school to get to the top dog.
Yeah.
And that used to excite me. Now, not so much.
Wait, do you think they're actually going to fight everybody in the high school?
I bet you she's going to fight all the main people. I mean, every other person that they introduced in the first episode is part of the student council and everything she's going to fight. Or she's going to recruit people that are going to help her fight.
Oh, that's interesting, because I don't think they're going to go that way at all.
What do you think they're going to do?
I don't know. I think they're going to skip a lot of it.
Yeah?
And I think she's just going to jump straight to the top.
Oh, I don't know.
Because I don't think...
Well, that's what I thought the third episode was very surprising, because she did just jump straight to the top.
Yeah, no.
Like,
I don't think that this is... I think the setup is there to make you believe that.
Yeah.
Also that the twist is all the more
Well, how long is this show supposed to be, though?
26 episodes.
So how are they going to... If they beat the main character, is there going to be another bad guy? Is that what you're saying?
I don't know. When I first watched Gurren Lagann, I didn't think they go all the way to space.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Right?
Oh,
They go all the way to space.
You mean like halfway through they already beat the guy they were setting up for? Oh, okay, that's what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay. So you think they're going to go that route as well?
Yeah.
Oh, interesting. You're like a time skip type thing again?
Maybe not a time skip, or maybe not even that. Maybe just introduce something else entirely.
Great.
Yeah, it's very... Also, this show is very ecchi.
The art, you mean?
No, like... Not. It's very
Fan
servicey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Especially when everything tightens up and you get to see lots of different folds that you don't know what
Yeah,
is.
you know what? I'm not gonna lie. So, when I first saw that, I was really turned off. I was like, "What the hell is this?"
Yeah, when they tightened up around her crotch area, I was like, "Is that a camel toe?" I'm like,
yeah.
Oh,
but then the more and more went on, I was like, "Oh man, no, this is super deliberate."
Yeah. No, they know what they're doing.
Yeah.
But yeah, they just eat it up. It's very hyperactive.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, I can see what the appeal is. It's just for me.
It's not magic.
No,
it's not. No, that's there's not enough Sephiroth.
No, it's. I guess lately I've been looking for shows that are a little more subdued, and this one was just in your face all the time. And I guess to me, it was just that took more effort than a subtle thing. Like a Cyber 6 was like really subdued, and then this was just like. Oh,
no. I totally get that.
You know what I mean?
Get that.
Yeah. Oh.
No, I get that. I think we're at opposite stages right now because all the shows I watch are very subdued.
Oh, okay.
Like this is the only thing I watch that's very much in this scene.
Yeah, but I know. So I'm not that into it. It's kind of whatever. I watched the first episode, kind of dropped off after the 5-minute mark. Yeah, and I was like, whatever.
Anthony, what did you think of Kill La Kill?
I think I'm in a different area than all of you. When most of the shows I watch are crazy, hyperactive, and like even the games I play. And yeah, I also love the crap out of this show.
Yeah.
Like every week, I'm waiting for a new episode.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it's like they started at the end of Gurren Lagann,
Mm-hmm.
where everything was all crazy and hyperactive and just off the walls nuts. And that's where they started with this show, and then they're gonna go from there and possibly go even more crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I love about it. Like my favorite portions of Gurren Lagann were the ending of arcs. So like just post time skip, and then at the very end of the show, like when everything just got nuts. And this is the show, but every episode. I love all the characters. Like they have like this, like the certain stereotypes. Like the main villain, she's just the know-it-all, like drunk with power type. They have the her friend who's just stupid, but she has a good heart and that kind of stuff. But my favorite character is the teacher, who the scientist / teacher / pretty boy playboy, who always tells her about what her suit can do and like all the new advancements and stuff, while simultaneously derobing in all these fancy ways. And he's just so funny. But yeah, no, I this show's fucking great. I love it.
It's good. It's
always a smile on my face when I watch this show, like beginning to end.
Yeah. No, it's certainly something. It takes a certain type of person to watch it.
Yeah.
It's very high energy.
Yeah.
And normally, like, I'm not really into like all that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. This one grabs me. So there we go.
Are we getting a rating?
Sure.
I'll go to 3.
Really?
Yeah,
like that high? You sounded like a 1.
I can understand the appeal, and I mean when I did.
Blaven, it's not about understanding the appeal. It's did you like it or not?
It was okay, but I'm not as crazy about you guys.
Okay.
It's not terrible by any means, and I mean it has everything I like. Teams, it has levels, it has power ups, but I'm just bored of that all now. I don't know why.
So then you don't like that stuff.
No, I think it's decent.
Okay.
But I'm just not crazy about it like you guys.
All right.
5.
You're both gonna give it a 5.
Fantastic.
Yeah, I will.
5.
Yeah.
I mean,
So good.
I've been very vocal about this show outside of this podcast. So
yeah, I can see.
My opinion is already out there. If you really want to know how I feel about it.
Yeah.
I bought a shirt.
You bought a Kill la Kill shirt?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a 3-star shirt.
Good for you.
It's white. Has 3 stars on the
collar.
collar.
Those are only 30% life fibers.
Listen, am I gonna go around naked?
Yes.
No. Oh, speaking of which, I do think the end of the show will be reversed in that she'll be fully clothed by the end.
Yeah.
Like that'll be her power up, like fully armored out.
The more life fibers, the better.
Yeah, like that. I think that's gonna be the ending to this show.
Hilarious.
Anyways, let's move into our picks of the week. I was looking at the show notes, but I accidentally clicked the wrong app.
Oh, I can go first.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so my pick of the week is Pokemon related. So everybody's playing Pokemon X and Y. They're all loving it. It's fantastic. But apparently there is a game-breaking bug in rare cases in certain games. So what the bug is that if you save in certain areas of Lumino City, or however you pronounce it, next time you reload your save, your controls will not work.
Okay.
Just straight up. And it's actually a bug that a bunch of people have encountered, and that Nintendo and like Game Freaks and them are trying to fix.
Yeah.
But so what it is that if you save in the outer ring, where all the exits to all the routes are, and also in the 2 alleyways at the bottom of the map near the Pokemon Center, those 2 will have the chance of crashing your game if you save in there.
Oh, it's a chance.
It's not guaranteed. Because like it's just a rare chance that if you save in there and then you reload your save, that none of your controls will work.
Oh. Huh.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
It's kind of a watch out public announcement pick.
Yeah, no, that's I find that so weird because Japanese games generally don't have bugs.
Or they don't have like I've seen bugs, but like not like game breaking like this.
Yeah, and Nintendo in recent years has dropped the ball. When Skyward Sword came out, there was a huge save crashing bug too. And the one thing is, how does Nintendo implement patches?
This one it says they're trying to release something through the eShop. So when they get a fix, so I don't know if that will be like if that means like they'll implement a patch through the eShop, or if it'll be like an add-on fix that you have to go and separately download. Because I know like certain games you can find updates. Like with Animal Crossing, there's a patch option.
Well, that sucks because if you're not into the scene, you don't know these things.
Yeah. But... and it sucks.
Yeah.
So yeah, some of my friends, they just purposely fly, like not like they just get out of the city fully to just in case and some like stuff like that. So yeah, watch out. Don't get your save effed up.
All right, cool. My pick of the week is Marvel related. So, Iron Man the movie.
Yes.
We all thought it was pretty cool.
It's pretty dope.
I think it was my favorite of all the Marvel movies.
Cool.
And some recent news came to light from Jeff Bridges saying that during the filming of this film, there was never a script.
Okay, that blows my mind. How do you do a movie without a script? Like, isn't that the whole point?
Okay, I think you're mixing script and storyboard.
Okay.
Because they know what they want to happen. They just don't have the lines written. Like, they don't know the exact things characters are going to say. But you know what you wanted the scene to happen.
Oh.
But what it basically means is that when they set up, they're basically coming in to improv the movie. Which is hilarious when you think about it. Because the way he describes it is like, yeah, this is a $200 million film. Marvel got their shit together, and it's like, nah, sorry, we don't have a script. Sorry. And a couple months ago, I was into this really big mood where I put on all the Marvel films, and I watched all the commentaries and all the special features for every single one of them.
Okay.
And during the Iron Man one, I thought it was very strange that a lot of the things the director, Jon Favreau, talked about was like, yeah, before this scene, we would be in our trailer, rehearsing lines, whatever, maybe changing some stuff up. It was very laid back. I'm like, oh, that's different. That's interesting. Really?
Because they had no script.
You had that much power? And then during like the audition scenes, I'm like, that's weird. How come they have the entire cast for audition scenes? Or how come they keep talking about, oh yeah, how about we just keep changing this line? Or it would be a lot of Robert Downey Jr. saying like, I don't know if Tony would say that. How about we just change that? And they would all be like, okay. And it makes sense now. It's like, oh, no wonder no one gave a fuck about what you said in that movie. Because they didn't have a say. So
that's funny.
I thought that was hilarious. The other Marvel thing I want to point out is, so we know the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is out on ABC.
Yes.
Apparently Marvel has 4 other shows they want to do.
With ABC?
No. They are shopping it around to the big networks, and they're shopping all 4 at once.
What?
Yeah. So they're saying it could be, now it's very slight, but it could be anything from, what's his face, the Luke Cage and Iron Fist show.
Woo!
One of them could be, X-Force.
Mm-hmm. X-Force.
The other one could be, like, they just talked about all these totally random ideas that none of them, who knows, will come to light, but it's interesting. And I look forward to that. But yeah, that's my pick of the week. Blaven, what was yours? Or what were your 2?
My 2 are, the first one is also a public service announcement. You should watch this video. It's called Chinese Food by Alison Gold. So in this video, it is done by the same company that did Rebecca Black's Friday.
Yes.
And it's this young girl talking about how much she loves Chinese food in Chow Mein. And yeah, so I was wondering like if this whole bad music video thing is actually someone deliberately doing it. And it is. The male in the video, I forget his name, but people affectionately know him as Fat Usher. The one who rapped on Rebecca Black's video. Yeah, I know. If you look at his Wikipedia page, it says also known as, and then his rapping name, and then comma Fat Usher. I was like, oh, that's so mean. But anyway, so this guy, he has him and a record producer, I forget who's also his name is, but they have this company where people pay them $2,000 to $4,000 to have them create a music video and write a song for their child to sing in.
Yeah.
And they do this to put the child out to see if they're talented, to see if someone's interested. Mm-hmm. Oh, excuse me. So, yeah, expect more of these, I guess.
Yeah, I just don't know how long it can last.
I don't know if he's doing it for like the purpose of making it viral, but he's gotten attention in this kind of way. I think he meant it to be a serious thing.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No.
You think he's secretly trying to go viral all the time?
Yeah.
Wow.
Look at the world we live in nowadays. It's all about being viral. If whatever you can put on Twitter,
Yeah,
whatever YouTube video gets the most hits.
that's true. It's true. But what did you guys think about the video? It's good, right?
I thought it was exactly like the Rebecca Black video. It's like it was a thing.
Yeah.
And
Do you know there's a Thanksgiving one too?
Yeah, I saw the Thanksgiving.
oh
one.
really?
Yeah.
Oh
Anthony likes all three of these, by the way. He has it on repeat,
yeah.
top of
I
his
don't-
play count.
I don't even know.
It sounds like
I don't even know.
it sounds like it is getting to that point of saturation where it's like the next one he puts it like it's just diminishing returns. from
Diminishing
now.
returns and
Yeah.
return, yeah. Another video that I had as a pick was they had a trailer for Kingdom Hearts 3 on the next gen consoles.
Yeah.
And it shows Sora, the main character, fighting a bunch of Heartless, who are the villains, the grunts. And what was interesting about this was the fact that one of the things that Sora was using, or a couple of the things that he was using, was Disney rides from their theme parks.
Mm.
He was using a pirate ship to rock back and forth to
Yeah.
attack enemies, and to fight one of the Rock Titan from Hercules, he's riding Big Magic Mountain, their train ride,
Mm-hmm.
and using it on these golden rails that were
Yeah.
just reminded me of the train from Kamen Rider Den-O, that the tracks would make themselves as it's going along.
Right.
And he would just be slashing at it, and
Mhm.
it makes you wonder if it's an on rails type of thing, or if it's going to be some sort of you control it and those slashes are just done by the player. But it looks really, really cool.
It definitely does.
Yeah.
It makes you think about. You guys have both been to Disney World.
No,
I've been when I was like a kid.
I only went to the one in Japan. What was that?
The one in Japan, Disney World.
Is it World?
Is it or Disneyland?
Maybe, I don't know.
So do you guys have? You guys are very familiar with these rides or not?
No, what are they?
Not really.
So is it big? Is Pirate Ship a ride?
But a pirate ship is exactly like every theme park has it.
It
It's
just
just
flip-
tilty, yeah.
Yeah,
And
rocks
it's
back
flip-
and forth. Yeah,
Yeah, and what is the Big Magic Mountain?
it's just a roller coaster that's on like a train.
Oh, is it for kids?
All this. No, it's not for kids. None of these
Okay.
rides are for kids. They're not in the kids section.
Oh, okay.
But like, if you're 4 feet tall, you can ride it.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, the one I want. Like, it makes me think about what other rides they put in,
Yeah.
and I really want to see something like Space Mountain, or there's another ride that was just on the tip of my tongue that I can't remember. But yeah, the game looks great.
Yeah, it looks pretty sick.
Like it looks. Those fire effects.
Yeah, those fire effects. And they also managed to keep the same art style from the previous Kingdom Hearts, but it made it polished in their own way.
I'd imagine so. Yeah, it'd be weird if they changed the art style.
Yeah. So a lot of zippers.
Yeah, man. Next gen consoles look cool.
It looks good.
Speaking of which, have you guys seen the video for NBA 2K14?
No,
No.
why?
Oh my god.
Is it bad?
If you were ever not sold on a next gen video game console, watch that video and you'll be like, whoa.
Just look really good.
Yeah,
The
just
shorts
like,
physics.
those shorts physics, the jersey physics. It's nuts. It makes me wish I cared enough about basketball.
Really?
Yeah. All the facial expressions. The way that the bodies move just seems so real now.
That's insane.
Yeah, but I mean,
But I mean, we all love
Sports.
sports here, so
yeah.
that's the number one thing we're going to be getting together to play once it releases.
Yeah.
You guys watch the Dallas game last night?
Who's Dallas?
Cowboys football.
Oh, no. No, sorry. All right. Let's move into our weeks. I'm going to start this one off
Yo.
again. I watched one movie this week. Watched World War Z. Whatever.
Yo.
Brad Pitt. The Brad
Pitt.
Pitt movie. Produced by Brad Pitt, starring Brad Pitt.
Directed
Yeah.
by Brad Pitt.
Almost.
Almost. Supporting cast with Brad Pitt.
This movie is probably the best summer movie I didn't see.
Oh, nice.
I think that if I had seen this would have been my movie of the summer.
Yeah?
Yeah. Like, as a movie, it is so good from start to finish.
Damn.
I will admit Pacific Rim had, like, greater highs,
Yeah.
but as a what is the better movie, it's easily World War Z.
Oh, I'm glad you liked it.
It was so... What I liked about it was that even though, like... Okay, so the story is Brad Pitt's some dude. Okay? What you don't realize is he's ex-United Nations agent.
Yeah.
Awesome.
However, he's not James Bond.
Oh.
No, he's like super realistic. He's more into the politics side.
Yeah.
And he knows like basic field training.
Yeah.
But he knows how to handle himself, but he's not like, I'm a super soldier.
Okay.
Yeah.
And it's his job to travel around the world looking for a cure for zombies.
He travels to one place.
Huh?
He travels to one place.
And then
it just goes haywire.
It just
and then he
escalates to, I gotta go on like 80 days around the world.
Yeah, he wasn't planning on.
Okay.
It's supposed to be a trip there and back. And then the scientists,
And it's so tense. The movie always keeps you guessing.
Yeah.
I like that it's a zombie movie, so no one's safe.
Yeah.
You know, people die just like that.
Uh-huh.
Except for our star.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, no, I can't say enough good things about this movie. It was really, really fun. And then there was the ending, which I did some research on. Apparently there was a different ending originally sketched out.
Well, friggin'... Oh, for the movie or the book?
For the movie.
Okay, what was the original ending?
Oh, it was a big fight scene in Russia.
Oh. They're just gonna fight all the zombies?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, but they switched it out for the ending in this movie, which I liked a lot better.
Which was a little subdued?
Yeah, which I really enjoyed.
Yeah.
Albert Wesker up here?
Man.
No.
It was clever how they figured it out.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was really clever there.
Is it like a Hunt for Patient Zero type of thing, or
No.
No. It's not like that. And
He gets brutalized too.
yeah, and those zombies are freaking terrifying.
They're awesome. They're crazy. Those are the ones I hate the most. The fast
Fast
ones. No, but these guys aren't just fast.
They're like
They're like
psycho.
ravage.
Yeah, and I don't know, like, did they get actors to like play them out like all twitchy like that?
It's insane.
Yeah.
Like they're just. It's not like those zombies in. I don't know if they were like in 28 Days Later. But these guys are diving into cars, diving into things.
Yeah, and then when they're on like the car, they're like, "Yo, forget the fists, using my head to get through that windshield."
Yeah. Oh, dude.
It's scary.
Yeah, it's
stuff.
nuts. It's just like a stampede of people just getting eaten.
Is it like, I thought it was, on the trailers it seemed like it was kind of like a hive mind type thing.
They're all attracted to things.
Yeah, it's just like because they're all climbing on top of each other to make like a ladder of zombies to get over things and stuff like that.
They're attracted to. They have the passion to kill.
They all equally love murder.
Yeah. They like human flesh. Yeah.
Yeah, and I also like how it shows the different countries dealing in different ways, I guess.
Yeah, and like the story that it sets out on is not the story that you get in the end. And,
Yeah.
I really like how this movie turned out.
Yeah.
Doing more research, it's kind of interesting to hear that this movie had a lot of production issues in that it took like 3 years to film.
Really?
Because the first year they're like whatever, and then the second year they saw the final cut and they're like, we hate this. So they went back and refilmed it. They hired the guy who wrote Lost to write the final act.
Well, the book was people talking about it, and it already finished.
Yeah.
The zombie war.
Yeah. So and this is more
during
as opposed to you said so. But yeah, World War Z, like if you haven't seen it, go see it. That's probably the best movie this summer.
It's really good.
Yeah. Anyways, what have you been doing this week?
Me? I watched one of our other movies that you mentioned, P-Rim. This is the big thing.
The other big movie this year.
I watched it again,
and then
let me tell you, this movie, it's pretty good the second time around.
I can only imagine.
Yeah, I see you watched it twice before I even said I didn't watch it once.
Listen, I don't advocate piracy, but I have to say right now, I totally pirated this movie because that was the only way to get it before release day.
Man, this movie's good. When you watch it, when you can watch it on command, it's pretty good.
Yeah.
Oh, it has everything you could want.
Yeah.
And then when you watch it again, you realize that they had they had Mazinger Z's breast fire, they had rocket cannons, they had swords, they had missiles, they had anything you could want. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's really good.
When they go to space.
And then they have a little bit of space. They have Japanese people. They have Japanese people like attack, like people saying stuff.
Yeah.
That is total trope stuff. Father, I love you. For my family. Good stuff.
Yeah. You're not into like commentary, right?
I should watch it.
You should watch it.
Is it fun?
Guillermo del Toro, all he talks about is tokusatsu and he talks about robots, and Godzilla.
Oh, I should watch it.
This is a director who really knows his audience.
That's good. That's good.
And it's very interesting to hear his take on why things he never outright calls out other movies, but he basically says this is why Transformers fails and sucks. Even though it has giant robots, this is why that movie doesn't work.
Yeah.
But yeah.
So I've also been listening to the main theme. It's really good. The main theme like really gets you.
Oh.
The main theme that when the two brothers ride into the like the beginning where they first dock in and ride into Gypsy Danger.
Right,
just
right.
the main Pacific Rim theme. It plays also when Gypsy Danger fights the two kaiju in the city. It's a good theme.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, that name.
Oh, Gypsy Danger.
What was the Japanese one called?
Coyote
Tango.
Coyote Tango.
So Japanese, right? So kawaii, man.
Yeah, that had to be an in joke somewhere.
Yeah.
Like, what can we make the Japanese one? How about we make an American?
Oh, but
America.
my favorite has to be Eureka Striker
Striker Eureka?
with Hercules Hansen.
Achilles Hansen.
So good.
The names in this fucking movie.
Yeah, so
I
good.
like the
Wei Tang triplets.
what do you call it?
What?
The kaiju who look like a giant gorilla.
Oh yeah. The one with the EMP.
Yeah!
Yeah.
I like that one.
Yeah. It's good times.
Yeah.
Good times.
Only Broham has one with the nuclear reactor, not an electric one.
I use analog, not digital.
Those scientists.
This movie.
Oh man.
Oh yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah.
Has that other scientist, the British one, been anything else that I would have seen?
I don't know actually.
I know the other guy was in Horrible Bosses, the small.
Yeah, the guy with the tattoos of kaijus and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like he has a familiar face. I just can't
Yeah.
put him to anything right now.
The Elbs was pretty good too. Idris Elba.
The Chinese robot just got murked.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thought he was gonna be super awesome, then he wasn't.
It makes no sense because like they all have like we have like 25 kills. Let's go into battle and get smoked.
Like insta smoked.
Yeah.
3 arms are nothing.
Oh, you know.
Yeah.
All right, that's the only thing. Go watch Pacific Rim again.
Again.
Yeah, it's good.
So far, what we've been telling them is watch summer movies again.
Yeah, well, some movies are good. So there's summer blockbusters, man.
Anthony, give us something new.
I don't have any summer movies, I'm sorry.
It's good.
But I have been watching another anime. It's called, Samurai Flamenco.
Yes.
And so I just want to start off with like saying that the trailers and like the teasers for this show, super misleading.
Oh, I never saw any of the trailers.
Like I just thought it was gonna be like an amped up Kamen Rider.
Mm-hmm.
It's not. It's totally not. But the thing, even though it's not what I thought it would be, it's still good on what it delivers.
Mm-hmm.
And so what that is that you follow these two guys. One's a cop and the other one is a model. Just he got scouted and whatever.
Yes.
But the model is obsessed with Kamen Rider or Kamen Rider-esque like and Tokusatsu style heroes, and he believes that the values they learn should be instilled in everybody, like because like no one follows rules and stuff, and he decides to become a hero. He becomes Samurai Flamenco.
Yeah.
And he goes out at night into the streets and stops like petty crimes like jaywalking, and littering, and like stuff, just little stuff like that. But it turns into like so far it's turned into like this heartfelt story between two people who happen to become friends, and then they're learning the values of that this guy is trying to instill in other people and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's really cute right now. They have introduced one of the newer, like another character. There's like a pop idol group in the show that the model works with, and one of them just happened to recognize one of the theme songs he was singing one time to calm him down, and it seems like that's going to go in a certain direction. So maybe he'll get like a little sidekick and stuff like that. I don't know where it's going, but right now it's cute.
It's 2 episodes, right?
Yeah, it's 2 episodes so far. It's brand new, but it's like the best I can say right now is that it's cute. Like it does. There's no real action. There's like the stories are just kind of about these 2 guys, just 2 regular Joes,
Right.
and and what happens in it is just it's mundane. It's mundane crimes being taken over by regular, like trying to be stopped by regular people or regular dude.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's okay.
Yeah, I'll probably check this out more when they've got more episodes down.
Yeah.
Like I checked the first episode and I thought it was cool, but like I said earlier in the show, every other show I watch on television is pretty much like that.
Okay.
Like that kind of tone. Basically all the dramas I watch. So I have a lot on my plate at the moment. So weekly. So I'll just wait.
Yeah. And then the other thing I've been doing is total off the walls
Saints
crazy.
Row 4?
Saints Row 4.
So I want to ask you something real quick.
All right.
Is it better than Grand Theft Auto 5?
It's so different.
I don't care.
Different.
He avoided the question.
You can't even compare.
He avoided it immediately. immediately.
If I wasn't into video games and you asked and I said, "Hey Anthony, I'm looking for this open world game where I can kill people and drive around, and I'm looking at Saints Row 4, but people are saying the Grand Theft Auto, what are you gonna give me?"
Okay, let's put it this way. If your favorite movie is something like The Departed,
Yeah.
Grand Theft Auto. But if your favorite movie is something like Die Hard, then Saints Row.
Okay, so which is your favorite? Because Anthony, you're the video game master, so I like your opinion.
Playing Saints Row 4 more than playing Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, so good at twisting words. It's so good.
So the only reason I asked this is because up until the moment of Grand Theft Auto 5, you were super excited.
Super excited.
But me and Blaven were like, "Yo, why aren't you playing Saints Row? That's your game."
I don't know. I didn't know.
And now that you're playing Saints Row,
it's so good.
Makes no sense.
You're gonna have to pick one, bro.
We'll see. I'll pick my decision best open world game by the end of the year. We'll see.
There's only room for one.
There can only be one.
Yeah.
But
Assassin's Creed.
But man, so Assassin's Creed. Shut up. But okay, I'll get the problems out the way first.
Yeah.
The PS3, and I don't know if this is on the Xbox too, chugs super hard.
Oh, does it?
Yeah. So on this in this game, if you don't know, so Saints Row 3 happens, and that was fucking crazy if you played that.
Yeah.
And the only logical explanation they can go to after that to go more crazy was to give your dude superpowers. So by like 20 minutes into the game, you run faster than any car, instantly making cars obsolete. You can play radios in your mind. And
can't you like fly?
You can glide. You can't fly.
Okay.
You can leap skyscraper buildings and then glide down.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah. And so like running at that fast of a speed, like faster than any vehicle could possibly go into the game, it means that the game has to load stuff that much quicker.
Yeah.
And I don't know if the PS3 can't handle this or like it's the console thing, but like eventually if you get into like one of the crowded areas, like the big dense city, like it just starts chugging pretty hard.
There's no optional install?
I think there's a mandatory install.
Oh.
Yeah. Like if I remember correctly.
I wonder if it's different for the digital version then.
Maybe.
Because I know like the reason the PS3 has a problem is because that Blu-ray reader is super slow.
It's an older Blu-ray reader.
Yeah.
But yeah, like I heard the PC problem. The PC has no issues.
Yeah, I heard it's immaculate.
Also, the PS3 version. I've only played the PS3 version. Freezes constantly. Like there'll just be random incidents, and you can never replicate it. It'll just randomly freeze, and then you have to restart it. And like there was one mission I played where it's not really a spoiler, but you hang out with Shandi, and you go meet Shandi. You hang out with Shandi and you meet Shandi. That's all I'm going to say. And I had to repeat that mission 4 times because at different parts during the mission, you get this temporary state where you have no recharges on your abilities, and if you just spam that too much, that was the only one I could replicate. Was that it'll freeze. The game just can't handle all the explosions at once, and it just freezes.
Okay.
But yeah, so that was really annoying. But other than that, like. There's like so much polish in this game. They took out most of the annoying things from Saints Row 3, and they streamlined it all. Like all the side missions are tied to to the story somehow. They're all because you're in a simulation. This is how you get superpowers. They're all tied to the story in that the more chaos or the more you go against the rules of the simulation, the more it opens it up for Kinsey to hack it and then make it your world.
Yeah.
And so, people in the world have different little mini games for you to do, which were mini games from the past game, but now they're all superpowered and stuff like that. Fucking Keith David is the Vice President of the United States of America, so that's pretty fantastic.
That's interesting.
And he is actually a big role in the game. He has tons of lines. Also, like a little bit of Saints Row trivia is that he was the main antagonist in Saints Row 1. He was the voice of it, and they make... Oh, right, I heard there were ties back and to... they keep making constant ties about how he sounds like Julius, and then there's a lot of jokes involving that and stuff. But yeah, recently my friend was talking about how there is because he's a music student. Yeah. There is music for musicians, and it's like it might not sound good to to the regular person, but there are things in certain songs that a musician would be able to point out and like how he went from this to this is nuts, or whatever. This is a video game for gamers. Like there are just so many references. They constantly poke fun at video games as a whole and stuff like that. Like there was an awesome mini game called Saints of Rage, where it was a Streets of Rage 2D side scroller beat 'em up, and like the character who you did it with did Iori's Claw Super from King of Fighters and like stuff like that. And there's just the game is just riddled with that kind of stuff.
I heard there's a ton of pop culture references everywhere.
And yeah, like just kind of in the same vein as Kill la Kill, like I never stop smiling or laughing during this game.
Interesting.
Everything is
interesting.
insane.
You didn't say that when you played Grand Theft Auto 5.
I did not. I thought it was a very serious game and it had a very intriguing story and an compelling story.
Oh no!
You know, much like Departed.
Oh,
Some would compare it to.
Okay.
Yeah, much like a Hollywood blockbuster.
Okay.
But yeah, this is more just off the walls bananas fun.
Yeah.
And it knows it's a video game, and it totally rolls in that direction.
Yeah.
My favorite gun is the dubstep gun.
I heard about this.
It does damage per wub.
Yep.
And the deeper the bass drops, the more damage it does.
Makes sense.
Awesome.
Yeah. So how do you play music?
You just shoot the gun and it automatically plays music. It goes whoa, 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 whoa. And the more bass drops, the more damage.
How do you make more bass drops?
It just goes through the songs. There's 3 different skins.
Random.
Yeah, there's 3 different skins on the guns, and each has a different song.
What?
Yeah. There's a black hole gun.
Yeah.
Shoot black holes.
Yeah, no, because the only reason I ask you the question is because I've been talking to a lot of the toy community, and they've all taken the side that Saints Row 4 is the better game.
If the console versions of Saints Row weren't as buggy as they are, I would hands down give it to Saints Row. But right now, it's a toss up.
Yeah, I heard there's this one reference my friend showed me. It's like you're on the radio, and the DJ's like, "Hey everybody, it's time to light your darkest hour," and they start playing "You Got the Touch."
Yeah,
and I was like, "Really?"
It's so good.
Oh man,
the musical cues in this game are also fucking genius.
What's so funny, Blaven?
You don't understand, guys. When he's been talking about Grand Theft Auto, it's so serious, and this one, he is literally like a kid.
I feel
in a candy shop.
I feel like you're trying to be too mature with Grand Theft Auto, being like, "Yes, this is the game that us video gamer critiques should be hailing as the greatest game."
Grand Theft Auto is a game you show people to show that games have come to where they have.
Really? Because I would never show that to anybody.
I would show that to someone. No, there is the open world goofiness of it, but I would show the main story to someone to be like, this is like video games can tell stories in an interesting way, in a very unique way that only video games can.
Listen, I think the story is interesting, but there are a lot of stupid parts to it.
Yeah,
and like I don't think that's why I don't think you could show that to anybody because they'll immediately dismiss it. Like this is not a spoiler. The way the Grand Theft Auto 5 sets up is I'm gonna be a jackass and tear this guy's house down. Why? Why would you do like? And that is what?
I forgot what mission that was.
That's the opening when you're Franklin and you meet Michael, and you chase some tennis guy to his house, which is not his house.
Oh, that was like the very beginning.
Yeah, that's how the whole game.
And it shows that your dude has like hella anger issues.
And the whole game is about you getting into all the shit you got into the beginning and just trying to get out of it, out of your own stupidity.
Yeah.
And like I don't think that's a worthy enough story to show people.
The thing I'm saying is that there are the flaws with the story, but the way the story is told with the character switching and like all that kind of stuff,
it's okay.
I really enjoyed that part of it.
Okay.
But Saints Row is like, if you want Fox News to have a story about how games are bad for your children, you show them Saints Row 4, and then you show them how you can just go streaking and you can make a girl with a dick running around naked with Nolan North's voice on it.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's crazy. That's the other thing about Saints Row 4. I've seen like a lot of blogs or just like fan blogs saying how it's a great game against like the common tropes of
video games,
women in video games, as your main character can be like this dude, like this badass or whatever. But the thing is, it's not like they wrote for a girl. If you pick the girl main character, they just took the guy lines and put it on a girl.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that counts. Like, to me, it's like, they're like, oh, it's such groundbreaking, whatever. And it's like,
Wait,
that just seems lazy.
I think that's kind of... I think that's a little bit of you putting your own perception on the lines. Like,
okay.
Like, what if they wrote the lines as a unisex character? And then or what if they wrote the lines for both?
Maybe that is for both, but to me, it sounds like guy lines. They all sound like
you're right.
You can romance all the characters, and when you romance the one guy, Pierce, he's like, usually I don't swing that way, but I was a girl, and in the past games, he's known to be straight.
Oh,
interesting.
So
that's really funny.
Yeah, it's just stuff like that, and just like little whatevers. But yeah, like Blaven said it. Kid in a candy store, drop from the sky, cause a nuclear explosion because I punched the ground so hard.
Yeah.
And run faster than anything ever.
Yeah.
Like, there's so many Matrix references, I can't even count them all.
It's really? Matrix references?
Matrix references. Every time you get a new power, you go to the 2 skyscraper rooftops where Neo tries to jump across.
Oh my god.
And like stuff like that.
Shit.
It's nuts. It's fantastic.
Matrix. That shit's like
old.
Yeah, it's like 13, 14 years old now.
So yeah, Saints Row 4, man. Good times.
See, if I listened to this review and the GT4 review, I would be buying Saints Row right now.
Yeah, like I want to buy Saints Row right now.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, serious.
All right.
Yeah. It seems like just
like if
Silver hire me.
Yeah.
Apparently, I'm a good pitchman for your.
Like
games.
if at the end of the year, if you come out with GTA 5, I think me and Blaven will be fucking shocked.
Okay, I'm still mulling it over.
Like
so
we would be shocked.
I would be shocked.
We haven't seen you this excited in a while since Pacific Rim.
Yeah.
Just fucking everything about that game is so off the walls crazy and perfectly sculpted to be that.
This part's right here.
Yeah,
this is right here.
The very beginning when they make the Armageddon, like this is the opening thing before you even make your character.
Yeah.
This is like you go on like this secret stealth mission with MI6 dudes.
Yeah.
And you have to stop a nuclear missile.
Yeah.
Also, you're the president of the United States at this time, just FYI.
Mm-hmm.
And
Thanks.
you latch on to a rocket flying into space, and you're climbing up it, ripping out cords and shit to try and make it prematurely explode, while Aerosmith's Don't Want to Miss a Thing is playing in the background because of Armageddon. And then you fall out of the sky through the White House roof onto the chair, and you put your feet up on the White House desk, and you're just like, I'm a fucking baller.
See, you wouldn't get this kind of level of excitement from Grand Theft Auto. Yeah. And the only problems you had with it seemed like were just graphical issues.
And just like constant freezing, which was so annoying. I can't stress
enough. And if that was gone, I think this would have been...
If I had a PC that wasn't really fucked up right now, and I bought the PC version, I probably would have thought this was fantastic. And it might be just in line for Game of the Year.
To be fair, I also heard that the Xbox version was equally as buggy.
Equally as terrible? Okay.
Yeah. So
yeah.
I don't think it's just a PlayStation thing. I think
Saints Row 3 my Game of the Year last year? I don't remember.
Yeah.
It was?
It was.
Fucking maybe 2 in a row. Maybe they can do it. We'll see. Because, fuck, man.
Speaking of which, you know what I thought about? I thought about like what games I like this year, and you know what I thought about?
What?
I thought that the best games that I played this year were all on 3DS.
Interesting.
Which is pretty fucked up. I wouldn't...
Not even Mr. I'm so excited for The Last of Us.
I was excited for Tomb Raider.
That came out this year?
Yeah.
Like, Tomb Raider is probably my top console game, but when I think about it, I'm like, what did I put my most amount of time into? Oh, right. Fire Emblem, Monster Hunter, and Pokemon.
Monster Hunter's up there so much time into Monster Hunter. I've almost broken 200 hours.
200 jump. Such a little weakling. Is that your week?
So yeah, that's my week. Good times.
Wow,
I did buy Yakuza Dead Souls.
You bought that?
Yeah,
What?
$5.
Oh, okay, well.
But I'll talk about that next week.
Hey, Yakuza Dead Souls. Hey.
It's a thing. It's a game.
Some other things I forgot to talk about. Watch the first episode of Steins Gate. I don't know what the fuck that anime is about.
So good, right?
I've heard of it. Is that the one where there's like a girl who can win anything in a casino?
No. This is dark.
No, that's Rio Rainbow Gate. Never mind.
This is like dark time travel.
Yep.
Okay, never mind.
It's weird.
All right.
Like, I had no idea. Like, I watched the first episode. I'm like, I don't even know what this shit is about. I don't know if I want to continue. But oh well. And then we all know my feelings on the Walking Dead video game, right?
What's your favorite?
Is it coming out?
Love it.
The new part of it's coming out?
The DLC?
Yeah.
The 400
That
days?
already came out.
Yeah, I'm not going to talk about that.
Oh.
Fables.
Yeah, I'm talking about The Wolf Among Us.
Is that out already?
The first episode's out.
Oh.
I'm on board for
Yeah.
The Wolf Among Us.
You beat it?
I didn't beat it.
Oh, okay. You're just on board.
Yeah. No, like, I played the demo, then I played episode 1. I'm like, wow, I really like this.
Is it on mobile?
I don't know. I put it on the PlayStation, I think.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I think I did. Yeah, it must be the PlayStation because I had extra cash from those network cards.
Nice.
Yeah. So, but yeah, no, it's Wolf Among Us is cool. You play as Bigsby.
Bigby.
Bigsby. I call him Bigsby.
Bixby.
Where's Bigsby from? I know that's
Bixby?
why.
Bill Bixby?
Is that why?
Isn't that like an actor?
That does sound familiar.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, but it is a noir detective story.
A noir.
Yeah, it's
A noir.
who's the killer? I'm gonna go around looking for the killer.
It was Prince Charming.
And whatever.
And also I'm the Big Bad Wolf.
And there's a lot of action sequences, let me tell you.
Really?
A lot of action sequences.
I felt like there was a lot of actions in Fables. So.
I mean, like, compared to The Walking Dead.
Oh,
Like, the gameplay-wise.
okay.
Like,
Oh, Bill Bixby was Bruce Banner in Incredible Hulk, the old TV series.
oh, the real actor.
No, he's not the... He's Bruce Banner, not the Hulk. The Hulk was Lou Ferrigno.
Lou Ferrigno.
Yeah, Lou
Ferrigno,
Ferrigno.
who was the thing. He was Bruce Banner.
Okay.
Oh, that's fucked up.
But yeah, so...
Yeah.
Cool Beans, you're saying? Lots of action sequences? We're talking like, am I gonna die from a lot of...
You didn't press A fast enough?
Yeah, I didn't press A fast enough.
Pretty much, only to R2. And you have to use the right analog stick.
Shit, game changer.
Yeah. So,
Fuck.
just be warned.
Just fui.
Just be warned about that. When you have to get there and you don't press X, you press R2.
Just FYI, dude.
Yeah, just letting you know. That's your best friend.
Mm-hmm.
And that is...
Also, I've been playing a lot of League. So, we're starting a Kickstarter to get Blaven a new internet connection, a new computer, and I'm going to stream.
Only one part of that is true.
Which
the
one?
part where Blaven is playing League.
Oh.
That's a true statement.
No, we're going to start a Kickstarter. I'm talking to you guys about it.
No Kickstarter.
What is your Kickstarter... Like, what does the audience get? What are...
The audience gets Blaven streaming, and then...
But who is...
Whoa! Stretch goals are... No shirt Blaven at $8,000.
God.
I'm kidding.
Oh, God. You're really on this whole streaming thing, huh? Like, you really want to become one of them big boys in the streaming
No,
world.
because can you imagine? Like, we're all super attractive, especially Anthony. He'll get there.
I don't know how to take that. I don't know if this is like finally the true statements of you are coming out and like I am ugly and you just been lying to me this whole time.
I don't know
Or
if
Blaven's secretly gay. And he's
Yeah,
been
and
lying
he
to you
just
this
wants
whole
my
time.
B.
Is there any more? Is there a C here?
No, there's only two.
There's A, B?
There's only A and B. Black and white.
D, C, A, all of the above.
Oh,
Can you imagine us streaming? Oh, so hilarious.
I don't think so.
I'm sure we would give good commentary while we're playing games.
I don't think so.
No, I think our commentary would be like, "Fuck, Blaven, you died. You suck."
Yeah, man. Totally.
And then like, it's like, "Let's play the NES." And you're like, "Shit's old, Vince." And Vince would be like, "Fuck, it's not even 3D."
And then, 8 to 9 p.m. is Vince's toy time. It's just him with toys.
That's the thing. If we did do streaming, I don't think any one of us would have a shot in hell doing it alone.
Yeah. Maybe. I don't know.
I don't think so.
We'll see.
Like,
You
you're
have to be-
eccentric, but I don't think you could. You're at this moment. I don't know what you're like, but you're lonesome.
Oh, I don't know what I'm like in my lonesome either.
Yeah, like, are you this eccentric and you're lonesome?
Maybe.
I think we need to do it as a group,
Yeah,
or at least 2 people.
and I don't think I could commit.
You could commit.
I have commitment issues.
What do you have to commit to that makes you not be able to commit now?
Committing.
Committing, asshole.
Committing is my issue.
I just said, God.
We're gonna get sponsored. It's gonna be so good.
Yeah.
This toy brought to you by Sprite. Here's the fucking Sprite paint job on it. As you can see, Bumblebee says Sprite across his chest.
Oh, man.
Sprite!
Oh yeah, one final thing. You know how I said I don't like the Gurren Lagann movies?
Sure.
Well, I still watched them anyway this week.
Okay.
The final sequence
Is way better.
is totally worth watching.
Okay.
It is like half an hour
so good.
of shit that happens. Like, needless stuff. Like, you don't need any of this, but they threw it in.
I like the extended portion when they're going through all the smaller robots, and then he flies out and they have the fist fight on top of the robot. That was sick.
That was cool. Old man coming out. Okay, that's our show. Thanks for listening. We cutting short this week.
Yeah.
And if you're wondering why there's no Pokemon talk, even though we've all been playing it, even through the show, we'll be talking about it next week.
Yeah.
All right.
And we'll have more Kickstarter details. Stretch goals.